Hello and welcome to a 4th in 1 day bonus Boom blog, where I, Father Doug 9000, tackle the latest episodes of Sonic Boom aired on Cartoon Network every Saturday. Or in this case just the one, since that's all we got for whatever reason. Still, it means I got a bit more time to talk about the episode, which would have been great if not for the fact that Double Doomsday is probably the least interesting episode to discuss. Once again, if you've not watched it yet, go do that and see what you think before returning to this spoilery video in which I exclaim the fact that Double Doomsday is meh. While the technicals like music, animation, acting, and so on remain as good as usual, not to mention a number of well done jokes, the actual episode itself just isn't very impressive. It's not a big pile of wasted potential like Translate This or just annoying to watch like Buster, but it's nowhere near as good as it could have been, which results in an average episode that only merits some kind of watch of the things set up here come back at a later point. I guess the reason I'm not into Double Doomsday is because everything goes too quickly. There's a lot of things that could have been explored in some depth, like why David suddenly decides to become an evil mastermind, or the weird father-son relationship between himself and Eggman, or heck, even giving a bit more time to Orbit and Cubit, but the episode speeds by all of this without giving it time to sink in, and just ends up making the whole affair feel really rushed. Eggman's sudden, poorly set up hiring of David after 1 or 2 lines of dialogue reeks of this especially. As for David himself, he's not too bad a character. I like his design, and the fact that he still thinks he's in the fast food industry at times is really quite delightful, but there isn't much to him otherwise, and his voice actor is trying way too hard to make him sound geeky in a way that it becomes forced as opposed to adorably awkward. Why they didn't get Rob Paulson or even Scott Menville to voice this kid's beyond me. Props to Roger Craig Smith for trying something new, or at least I think it's new, but it doesn't do it for me. In addition, Sonic and Tails are the only protagonists to prominently feature in this episode, which is kind of odd since we've barely had any time for the other characters on their own as opposed to an ensemble piece like usual. So if you're hoping that maybe Knuckles gets to do something or that we get a new untested combination of characters, you're out of luck there too. So for the moment, Double Doomsday looks to be one of those forgettable, rushed episodes that will only really be validated if some of the more interesting elements within it are brought back and expanded on at some point in the future. Again, there are some good things about it, but the whole episode in general was only just okay. Hopefully next week's duo will be more interesting to talk about for better or worse, but we'll have to see. Also, Cartoon Network, please tell us what episodes are actually airing next Saturday well in advance instead of changing them at the last minute. Seriously? Anyhow, thanks for watching the video, give your thoughts on the episode in the comments, I hope you enjoyed watching it, and until we meet for the next installment of Father Dougal 9000's Boom Blogs, have a great day, y'all!